Damn.
This motherfucker right here.
We on.
Tell me something, girl.
God, because you're in a fucking dream world.
Are you happy in this modern world?
Welcome to Love and Then What? Love and Then What? With your hosts,
Justin Judge and Jermaine Ferguson C. Justin Judge and Jermaine Ferguson C.
welcome lovers and friends. Remember that song? Be lovers and friends.
I know that song got stuck in my head when you said that. I haven't heard that in a long time.
It's a really good song. That was like 2002. That was the shit back then.
Yes, wow.
That was a great song. So this is basically a State of the Union. This is just me and Tremaine right now. We wanted to bring you up to date with what's going on with the podcast, what's happened, and what's coming up.
P.S. Biden won. Yeah, boy. Okay.
I'm definitely getting into that later. And
I'm
that's
sorry.
the
I just had to make sure I had to make that a point.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get into that later and why I feel okay to wear this hat now. So, over 1,000 views on YouTube, more downloads audibly, more people on Instagram, more views on Instagram. So we have all that going. So we want to thank everyone first. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Secondly, we want to thank all of those people who have helped us get to this point. Just to name a few, we couldn't be here without the camera the first couple episodes.
Yeah, you got that.
And our video editor the first couple episodes, which is Chris Salo. So I wanted to say thank you to Chris Salo. We would not be here without you. Thank you. Without this person, this also wouldn't be possible. Rob Barnaby. This is his studio, INR Studios. When I first came to him with this idea of starting a podcast, there was no podcast in the studio yet. And we started this, we molded the idea, we created this whole studio. This used to just be a dingy-ass couch sitting here with a bunch of hippie posters all over the place. It wasn't anything. So
Real shit.
So this was all, I kind of dreamed up the idea of a podcast, and me and him brought it to life together. Without him and INR Studios, this would never be possible. He may have left the show, but the show would not have existed without him.
Exactly.
Somebody else who helped almost every single episode. I don't know if we give her enough thanks. Not only does she help me at home with the sex, but she helps me. She comes here. She watches Cash.
Mm-hmm. She
helps me mentally deal with all the things that go into this. Editing, everything that I have to do with this, she's always there. She's my biggest fan. She's our biggest fan. She watches, the show constantly. She's always promoting it with her own friends. Ashley, my girlfriend, this would not be possible without you. She's, I would say, the closest thing to our PA, our production assistant that we have.
Yes, that does.
She works, she's a nurse. She works night shift. She works every other weekend. She goes to school full time, and she just doesn't have time to have a life. And luckily, I found her, and she's been such an integral part of this and my life that we want to be here today without her. So thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
Another person is all the guests that we've had on. People just coming on and telling their story. They want to let us know, this is how I found love, or this is how I fell out of love, or how love has been an integral part of their life.
I'm about to say, I can't help you with that word.
Integral part of their life. We've had a priest on, he didn't necessarily talk about love in a traditional sense. He talked about, love with God. We want to hear from all those people about, we've had Conquest on who talked about his love of music and producing and all those things. So, love isn't just one thing. And all those people that have come on and shared with us, we wanted to thank you. We would not be here today if it was not for you. Another person I want to thank, Tremaine.
You want to thank me?
I want to thank Tremaine. So, in the beginning, it was me and Robbie, like we already talked about. And if you've watched the show, it was me and Robbie. And Tremaine came on here 2 times. And at the same time, I think the second time you came on, Robbie was getting ready to leave because he had a new kid, and it was just, and he's working construction, and then he's also, running the studio, and he just didn't have the time. And you stepped in, and I think we've meshed pretty well together.
Definitely.
I mean, me and Robbie were friends for 20-something years, but you were the yin to my yang. You question things about bullshit,
Yes.
and I question you on your bullshit too. So I think it went pretty well there. Even before the podcast, I talked about it on the first episode, and I probably brought it up a few times. After my divorce, I was very, very suicidal, and I thought about killing myself constantly. And I wouldn't even be alive today, let alone have a podcast today, if it weren't for my mother, my sister, my cousin. Robbie was a huge part. He was there with his wife. I went and I talked to his wife, and I went over there one day, and I just cried for like 3 hours straight with her and their baby, and I just sat there. We ate Chinese food, and we watched a movie, and I just cried. And she's like, "You can just sit there and cry. It's not a big deal." And I just sat there and cried and cried. So without them, I'm not selling anybody short. My dad was there for me too. He's watching my dog right now, so I couldn't do this without him. But there's a lot of people and I don't want to miss anyone out or, not say anyone's name. Everyone in my life was a huge part of why I'm still here. And I wanted to thank everyone for that reason. And that is the only reason this podcast exists, is because I'm still alive because of those people. So thank you. Tremaine, is there anyone that you want to thank?
I got a couple people I would like to thank, but I'm not in the whole explaining much of why I'm going to thank them. But they know exactly why I'm thanking them for their own personal reasons. But I'm not going to say. Matter of fact, I won't say everybody. Okay, you're not going to know a lot of these people, obviously, but this lady named Vanessa. I want to thank her for a reason of like pushing me, if that makes sense, of don't giving up on my dreams. Same thing with music, with podcasts. She also blessed me with a beautiful dog, Lula.
Do you want to show her off to the camera real fast?
I would, but
she's asleep.
Sleeping.
The coolest puppy that's ever existed, by the way.
That's
I love. Everybody knows Cash, and Cash is amazing. But you've seen Cash destroy this whole world. This dog has been nothing but asleep the whole time.
Yes, she's good. She sits by my side. She cares for me. She does everything that I need, and I do that basically the same thing for her. But I'm thanking Vanessa for that reason. Then I can thank the Love family. I really don't want to sit in depth of saying every one of them names, but 6 of them, and all their girlfriends, their kids, for giving me that opportunity to know that that I can be something. We joke around, we have fun with all that bullshit, but when it comes down to being real and all that bullshit, we get to a point that we can talk, and express each other. Because before, when we was younger, I'm talking about younger as like 21 to like 24 or 25, and we'd be being more ignorant to each other on the low tip more than anything, you feel me? So now we in our 30s, you feel me? And we got kids and everything like that. And it's crazy how everything's changed, because we now on that like adult mindset, you feel me? And we respect each other, you feel me? We always respected each other, but we respect each other on a different level now. So, but at the end of the day, with me being like homeless, not having nowhere to stay, not having nothing to eat, back in the day, they were the ones that was helping me have somewhere to stay, something to eat, et cetera, et cetera. And even though I keep putting myself down, they always put me back up, you feel me? And it made me remember who I am. And that's why I'm going to thank them. I can obviously thank my mom and brother. And what I mean by my brother, I mean my little brother, Chris, and my mom, and my son, because them the main people that never gave up on me ever in my life. So that's one of the biggest things that I can definitely give. Without them, I wouldn't even have a reason to be here in my mindset. But anyway, they are here, so I am here. So I also want to thank Mr. Judge, because he didn't have to use me. to be the co-host. You feel me? So, and I was actually surprised that he actually used me because I'm a dickhead. So I don't I don't know how else to explain it, but it's not like I'm just automatically one. You gotta make me one, but I say some slick shit. You feel me? So I just thought that it wouldn't click because I was a dickhead, but he's as equally as a dickhead like me, so it fucking works. You feel me? So
I'm a nice man.
Yo, you be saying some slick shit throughout these episodes. If nobody heard this shit, rerun all of them, and you're gonna see what I'm talking
Especially
about.
when I'm drinking the last episode. By the way, I was
You was fucked up.
like, I asked him like how that was Halloween like 30 times. Like, I was so drunk. I was editing. I was like, Jesus, I was slurring my words so much.
Yo, you had me geeking when I said, "Yo, he's fucked up." I can. Tell
I was
he's
real
fucked
drunk
up.
because I took like 3 shots.
That's what I'm about to say.
I was gonna bring the shots that we had in. Half the ones that you drank are half drunk.
Oh,
So-
I didn't drink the 2, whatever
Yeah, yeah.
disgusting ass.
You
ones.
son of a bitch. Anyway,
Oh yeah, but thank you on the end of giving me the opportunity to jump on this bitch and have fun.
all right. Well, again, that ends the thank yous, and now we're gonna get into. All right. So if you guys are only watching this on Instagram, which I think we have more views on Instagram than YouTube, you're missing out. You're not seeing the behind the scenes. You're not catching all the highlights. You're not watching the full episodes. You have to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You have to go there. If you want to find that, you can either type in Love and Then What podcast on YouTube in the search bar, and you'll find us, or you can go to loveandthenwhat.com and find us there. You'll be able to see, you'll be able to get the links to our YouTubes, be able to see behind the scenes stuff. If you want to listen to us audibly, I'm going back to work on Monday, which sucks. I've been, out of the office. I'm going back on Monday, and it might be harder to watch the videos. Anywhere where you listen to your podcast, anywhere, you can find Love and Then What there just by typing in Love and Then What. Check out that episode. If you like it, listen to more. If you're just seeing these little snippets on Instagram, you're not getting the whole story.
No, you gotta watch it.
And we get fun, I get drunk, and Tremaine does eat some.
I didn't do nothing. So I don't even.
What did you eat, though? What do you eat?
The fuck you mean? What I eat? That makes sense. What are you talking about?
Ass.
Oh, wait.
If they're listening to this on Instagram, they've seen you eat ass about 1,000 times.
They didn't see me eat ass. Nobody saw. I
Well,
didn't put a photo of me.
They saw
eating
you
ass.
saying. They saw you saying.
I know I eat ass, but I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Okay, all right. So again, if you want to listen, go to anywhere you find it. Go to our YouTube, subscribe there. Go to the website. You can find all that stuff there. Something that's coming up real soon in the future. Real soon. We want to hear your story about love. Doesn't matter what it is. If you think you're the best couple, you have the best love story ever, you've been high school sweethearts and everyone just dotes over how much they love your love, and you think you have the best love story ever. You have 3 kids, white picket fence, and all that stuff. We want you on. You're going through a divorce, and you just want to come and talk to somebody that's been through something similar, or you just want to tell your story. I went through a divorce, and this helped me so much, just coming and talking and just hanging out, because I was just sitting drinking by myself every day. Now I got to drink with Tremaine and whatever. But it was something to do. It was getting out of the house, and it really helped my mental state just to come and just talk, just air out all grievances. If you're thinking, but Justin and Tremaine, I don't want my ex or my boss to see my face on YouTube and I might lose my job. I can blur your face just like this. Now, if you're thinking, well, they're still going to recognize my voice, I can change your voice just like this.
They will never know who you are. They'll just
The voice will be completely changed. They won't even know who you are. Back to me.
Okay. So the way we want to do this is we're going to have a contest. We want you to write in or send us videos to our email address. That is loveandthenwhat @gmail.com. We want to hear your story about love. It's going to be a contest. There's going to be 3 people that are finalists, either couples or just a single person. You're going to come on the show and tell your story. We're going to release all these 3 videos the same day. And that is so nobody can take advantage. The reason they want to be able to take advantage is whatever video gets more likes is going to win first place. Then there's a second place and a third place. And we're going to get into what those are going to be in a second. We're looking for people around the Delco or Philly area. Basically just so it's easier for you to get to us because we're located in Delaware County. If you're willing to travel with us from New York, come on up. We want to hear everybody's story.
Yeah, we ain't gonna stop y'all.
We will not stop you. The reason we're not doing Zoom is we've had problems with Zoom in the past,
Yes.
and I think it takes away from the experience of the show.
Yes.
Maybe in the future we'll have something better set up, and it will be just like the live version. But I think this is the best version, is face to face with us. You got to look at me the whole time. I mean, it's not really something you want to look forward to, but Tremaine's there too to look good. We want to hear your juicy stories. We say you're somebody who's currently cheating on your husband. You think, we want to hear that. We want to hear what you're doing behind his back. Again, we're gonna blur your face. We're gonna change your voice, so you can tell us whatever you want. Nobody will know it's you.
Exactly.
And that's not gonna take away from the prize money. That will do nothing. We want to hear those love stories, the shit that makes you feel, the stuff that makes you cry. Like you lost your husband. He went to Iraq and died in the war, and you're just trying to figure out how to cope with that. Or maybe you started a new relationship afterwards. We want to hear that too.
Exactly. Anything involving love.
Anything. Again, it could be your love of music, your love of people, your love of anything. We want to hear it. Again, the show is about you. The show isn't about me or Tremaine. We're basically just a vessel or a conduit for you to tell your story to us and the world at large. Again, if you don't want anyone to see you, we can change that. If you want everyone to see you, you're proud of your love, you're proud of your marriage, we can see that too. So what's going to happen is we're going to need your stories by the 27th of November, 2020, in case you're watching this in the distant future. We're going to let those finalists know by the 29th. So 2 days after the closeout, we're going to let you guys know. We're going to have all 3 videos released on the 26th of December. By the 9th of January, 2021, we will calculate the winner by who has the most likes on their YouTube video. Now, you're saying, why would I come on and share my stories? Who gives a shit about me? And what am I getting out of this? Well, first place gets $500. How about that shit?
How about that?
How about that shit? And you don't even show your face. If your story's so good and nobody even sees your face, you get that many fucking likes. That's some good shit. $500 for just coming and hanging out and drinking some free beer and getting some free merch. By the way, more merch to come. Only way to get this shit is to come on the show. Doesn't matter. So first place gets $500. That's half your rent if you live in a 1-bedroom apartment, or that's paying your electric, your car, all your bills besides rent. I know it's a little more expensive. In 1 month, just for talking to somebody for a couple hours. Second place, $200. $200. That's a night out in the city. That's whatever you want it to be and more.
Your money.
Third place is $100.
Yeah, quick bean real quick.
I mean, that's nothing. That's still some good money. Who doesn't want a free $100 for coming, drinking some beer, getting some free shirts, and just hanging out and chilling with us?
Exactly.
Not a bad deal at all. If this goes well, if you guys really enjoy this, in 2021, I think we're gonna do it quarterly, where every 3 months we're gonna have whatever video gets the most likes. They're gonna win some money, and then at the end of the year, we'll have those 4 couples back in. Maybe we'll do a how well do you know your SO type situation, and whoever knows the most gets the prize money for the year.
Gotcha, I like that.
We're gonna also do how well do you know your SO winners. Currently, it's who is it?
I think that you just grabbed the lead. Yeah.
Sean and Crystal right now are in the lead. So, I mean, we'll reach back out to them if they beat. I don't think you're gonna beat them, but we're gonna change the question. I think they actually won. I think I asked a question incorrectly, and I think they could have got a perfect score.
I know.
I think they could have got a perfect score.
I agree.
So we're gonna change those. We're gonna change those questions up starting now, just because we know you're gonna fucking cheat.
Yeah.
We know you're gonna watch the videos.
Watch every episode.
We ain't stupid, bro.
We're trying to jump on that joint.
We're not gonna ask what's your favorite color anymore. Like, fuck out of here. That was elementary. We're getting to middle school. I went through puberty and I'm feeling better. Middle school type shit. We're gonna ask better questions. So we talked about the merch a little bit. Right now we have these shirts. These are our first edition shirts. These are just the LNTW on the front. Tremaine, you want to show off the back? Tremaine has a better back than me, so. Tremaine still has the fucking sticker on the. You still have the tag on. There we go. It just says the loveandthenwhat.com on the back. That's just the basic. But again, we're gonna get some more. We're gonna be getting koozies. We're gonna be getting more shirts, maybe hoodies.
What the hell's a koozie?
Koozie is the thing that goes outside of the beer.
Oh, gotcha.
What do you call it? Like a coaster or not a coaster?
Don't use it.
Don't use it.
So that's why we don't call it shit.
All right. So those are the things that have happened, are going to happen, and what's going on there?
Thirsty.
Thirsty? Is there? What's in that?
The Bahama Mama.
What about what's the to the bottom left? What's going on over there?
Mind your business.
Okay. I'll be a little bit tequila. So, let's just get into recent news. Joe Biden won the election.
Joe Biden.
For all of you people that,
Yeah.
and I want to first off say I'm very happy for that.
Shit.
I can finally wear my America hat without, one, it looking like a Trump hat, two, it meaning I'm some kind of racist bigot because Trump leads our country. Like, if you don't think that Trump is at least a little bit racist, you are racist.
Or if he's not guiding this world into hate and
If you don't see that, I mean, again, this show's about love. There was no love from that man for any person ever besides himself. So to think that we want to be a little bit political here, sorry. I mean, you can still keep watching, but if you're upset with me, just comment below about how small my penis is or whatever you want to do. I don't really
They can
care.
say whatever they want. It's their opinion, but this is our opinion. So
Yeah, we're just giving our opinion.
We're not saying
Trump was a racist bitch, and
that we seen what we see. I know when I see a racist. You feel me? I don't. Just because he do things for other people, that don't mean like people in schools, teachers are racist, but they still teaching you. You feel me? And even though they probably don't want to, but they still have to. You feel me? He still have to do something because he's president. But you can tell when somebody's racist, and the shit he been saying lately, he gave it to himself. So that's the only reason he lost the debate, the whole presidential, because of that one big. I mean, he couldn't even talk down to the KKK. So
like, bro, if you can't say like. It's just like softball type shit.
I know.
Like, he couldn't do the basic, like, I don't like white supremacists.
That's all he had to say. Listen, he
would always say, like, I've already said this before. Bro, just say it.
Just say, thank you.
I'm the least racist person in the room. Are you fucking crazy, bro? Like, come on, man. That shit was easy.
Yo, he did it to himself. I promise you, if he would have simply said, no, I do not like the white supremacists. They need to stop now. That's all he had to say. That's all he had to say, and shut the hell up after that. Right now, he would have been a winner.
Stop tweeting.
Yeah, he also had to stop that.
That dude's going to.
But he would already won after that point because.
Yeah. So I want to get another beer. Do you want a beer? No, you're good.
Nah, I'm good.
But you know what I want to get into? Just because we're talking about Trump, we're gonna get into what the fuck white people.
All right.
It's on there. There's no audio.
Okay, gotcha. You got me over here. Okay.
I'll edit that part out.
This one?
Yeah, buddy. Zooming in, Tremaine.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
How's it going?
Had a crazy night. Crazy night.
Even with all the doors blocked?
Yeah. Well,
Fix your camera, bro.
And yeah, so I had to break out of this son of a bitch. But I really don't remember how I got in there.
all right. We don't know how I got it. Yo, I don't know how I got in that house.
Where's the craziest place you woke up after a night of partying?
I feel.
You woke up. How was this, like in high school? Like you woke up in a field in high
No, it was at a Freeze Fest. One of the 4 Freeze Fests that I went to.
How long ago was that?
No, I went to 5. One of the 5 Freeze Fests.
How long ago was it?
like the second one, the Free Fest. So that was like 4 years ago.
So for those of you that don't know what Freeze Fest is, it's just a big drinking party and it's like you get on a bus and you go bar to bar, right?
No,
No?
Free Fest is all at Barnaby's. That
Oh,
big ass party. When it
that was
like
okay.
I remember the craziest one. I think was 2,500 people was there.
Jesus.
Or I think it did hit 3,000, but that shit was ridiculous. Dumb crazy.
I think I went to one of those and I was single at the time, but I was with some girl. Then I lost the girl and I got real drunk and I just got annoyed that I couldn't find her and I was like,
you're not finding them.
I was like, what's the point, bro? Like,
yeah, if you walk away from any girl, you're not finding them. That's 100%.
yeah. So I basically left. She's like, I'm still here. I'm like, yeah, I'm drunk and sleeping. So that's your problem now. I'm not doing that.
I woke up at Amos Land Field. It's in the middle of the field.
Amos Land. That's far from Barnaby's.
Nah.
Yeah.
Right down the street.
Really?
Yeah, listen, you know what Barnaby is, right?
Yeah.
Or it used to be, now it's the Ridley House, whatever.
Yeah.
But saying that I'm looking at Barnaby's. So that street right here, go all the way down the field. It's going to be on your left hand side if you go all the way down.
It's still like a mile away, isn't it?
Oh, straight down that street.
Jesus. But how do you end up? Did you ever figure out how you ended up there?
I don't remember how I left. Nothing.
Imagine waking up in a building.
That was the first time I ever blacked out.
How many times have you blacked out?
That was the first time I blacked out.
How many times have you blacked out since?
The only other time I blacked out was from football, and that was from hitting somebody.
So that's the only time
you've
you've ever blacked out, basically.
Yeah, of drinking, yes.
Imagine waking up do you think he just broke in and was just getting out there now? Or do you think he did some crack, broke into the building, woke up and said, oh, fuck, man, it's dark in here. Where am I?
No, he needed a location, so he went there first. And then did some shit, and then probably got freaked out because of doing it or whatever. And he's in an unnormal place, and then tried to get out. And that's what probably freaked him out, just because he couldn't get out at first. And he's lit, so he's scared. So then that's why he took so long to break that shit. But he tried, in his head. Remember, it's like he's stuck in a cage, and then when he saw a person,
fuck, man. It wasn't even like, oh, shit. And imagine being that guy, like, maybe you're going out to, like, take the trash out bag or something, and all you hear is, like, what the fuck is coming out of this wall?
Oh, I would videotape that shit.
You just see some white crackhead fingers coming out, like.
I ain't gonna snitch him out though, but I'm gonna be keeping.
You're gonna shame him? Shame.
I don't know. I'm gonna air him out by keep asking him questions, like just for fun.
That guy should have kept the camera straight ahead and be like, what happened last night, man? What did you do?
Say you got a crazy night. You know you're gonna have to explain, right?
Like you're coming out of a building.
Yeah, after seeing that, the door's all locked. You're gonna have to explain that night. So until then, if he doesn't try to explain it, I say I'm gonna put this on the internet so everybody see it. Man. You better tell me I'm gonna put it on the internet. Man. I'm gonna still put it on the internet, but I'm gonna blur his face out.
Right.
But that'd be too funny for him to answer it and everything. Especially how he just got out.
Yeah.
I'm screaming. It'd be hard for me to hold my composure just videotaping because it took him a while. And I don't want him to hear me laughing outside because if he is, he probably going to run back in. So
that's a crack. He has no, like, shame.
When you get saw, when somebody see you, you got no right to run now.
Oh, man, what happened?
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck? How did I get here?
He definitely did. How you doing? Long night.
What the fuck? So when you went to Freeze Fest, were you with one of your old baby mamas or?
I just went with my peoples, man. Every Freeze Fest I'm gonna tell is single, so I was just turning up, having fun, man. Having a lot of fun.
It's a different kind of drinking when you're single and when you're in a relationship.
Yeah, not for me, because it varies. The only thing it varies on is the girl, or probably for the girl, the nigga, because on the end of it, can that person be cool with you going out having fun? You feel me? Because a lot of people, you can be just chilling, boom, having fun, this and that. And I'm talking about when both parties is drunk, not trash, just drunk. So if they go and see, like saying the girl see me talking to somebody, not like spitting game or nothing, just talking to a girl, probably a high school person, I saw middle school, meeting up with your friends that you didn't see in a long time, you go to the bars. So they will always accuse or something like that, usually, you feel me? So if the girl's on that type time, nah, you right, it's not going to be the same as when you're single. But if you got a girl that knows you feel me, say that, yeah, that person knows everybody, you feel me, and that person trusts you, and y'all both can go out, and vice versa. Y'all can go out and y'all trust each other, and make sure at the end of the night, whatever, if y'all not seeing each other at the end of the night, y'all make sure y'all find each other, et cetera, et cetera. Y'all leave together, everything, et cetera, et cetera. No, it wouldn't be no different from coming out with your girl, having fun, and being single. It all depends on the relationship, honestly.
So what's it like? Do you and 2-year girl go out?
I'm sorry.
Do you and 2-year girl go out?
Do we ever went out?
Like, do you guys ever go out together?
Like outside?
Like, yeah.
No.
No, you don't ever go out drinking or anything together?
No. We would drink in the crib.
Okay.
We watched a lot of movies and shit like that.
What's the most recent movie you watched?
I don't know what it's called. It's about the Big Bang.
Okay. Sounds like a porno. No, I know what the Big Bang is, but it's funny because like Ashley's working a lot more now, and it's tough for me because I want to, like, she's working 2 weekends in a row, which is normally the time to hang out, and I'm about to start working back in the office, and we normally will watch movies together and stuff like that, but right now we can't.
But you're gonna suck regardless because you're gonna be tired of shit probably coming back to the office.
So now I've been watching movies, but I watch movies that I know suck. Like,
so you can go to sleep.
Well, the first reason is because I don't want to watch anything good without her. I don't want to have that, like, because I don't want to be like, I told you I wanted to watch that movie, and I'm like, oh, I suck.
But maybe you start watching something you don't want to watch, and then boom, it starts being good. Well, you gonna turn it off real quick?
Oh, no,
it's actually pretty good.
But she did have me stop one movie middle of the way through the movie. She texted me like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, watching a movie." What movie? And I texted her. She goes, "I want to watch that with you." I said, "Oh, I got
you got to stop. Yeah, you definitely got to stop.
I respect that 100%. Especially like if you're in a relationship and you two are watching like a TV show, and you watch an episode without that person, that's so disrespectful.
Yeah, like the House of Pains. When me and my baby mom won on House of Pain, when that show come out in the series and everything like that. Yo, I'm talking about every time I'm done work and everything, even if I'm tired or whatever like that, we stayed up all night sometimes just to watch every one of the motherfucking episodes. Anyway, I would never watch it. If I see it coming on during the day or during the night, she's not right next to it, blah, 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 not watching. It just don't feel right to not watch something. But if she never watched it before, I have no problem watching the shit out of something. But
now, so say you have that show, House of Pain. If you got in a new relationship, would you feel some type of way watching that show? It's a new relationship. Would you be like, would it bring you back? Would it be too reminiscent?
I would have no problem doing it, but it won't bring me back. It will remind me of us watching it. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing it would do. Like that split second, it will remind me.
Yeah,
it has to. Anybody lying if they think that a movie that y'all two watch, because that's one out of all. And I can't name you something else that we watched that was that dedicated to that. You feel me? So, no, that was the only one that I could.
Yeah, me and my girl's show is Dave. We watch it all.
Dave?
Like, bro, I keep telling you to watch it. Little Dicky show.
Oh, yeah, you're
it's
right.
so good.
It's on YouTube, right? Not YouTube.
It's
Netflix.
On Hulu. Hulu has it. It's one of the. I don't
feel like paying for Hulu.
Bro, it's Hulu. It's not that expensive. It's like you get 1 month free. You can watch all the episodes and then just cancel it. It's easy. It'll take you like 2 days to watch it.
I'm not turning this.
That's what I do for TV. I do Hulu TV. So
I do Prime.
I have Prime. Well, between me and Ashley, we have Prime, HBO, Netflix, Hulu, and I have YouTube Premium just for the show. But
we got TV, Netflix, and Prime. Well, I don't know everything in cable, but
Dave's amazing.
I need to watch it though. I do.
It's like I don't know any new rappers' names, but I know all the new rappers are on the show. Because he'll bring in rappers, and she'll be like, "Oh, did you ever hear him?" I'm like, never heard of him.
I probably haven't heard of him too. Because you're saying rappers, I'm not very, very big on rappers. I'm more in the R&B.
Yeah.
So that's not my field.
Yeah. So are there any other women in the life of Tremaine right now?
I'm gonna say no.
No other girls?
I'm not gonna say shit on is a girl in my life, because there's no girl that's just walking in my life as of now.
There's no number one?
No, I can't put somebody in a place. But is there girls that I'm talking to like as a like on a friend level. Yeah, there are multiple girls, but
Are there any
no.
friends with benefits? You know I was gonna.
I know.
Why do you dance around shit? Like I'm not gonna ask follow up questions, bro.
No, it's no friends with benefits. It's just we talking. I don't know how to explain that.
So you just jerking off constantly?
No, I don't.
You don't jerk off? Is that what you were about to say?
No, I'm not gonna say I don't jerk off. That'd be lying.
Yeah.
But I don't jerk off constantly.
Where's your spot? Like my spot's the shower. Like if I have, that's normally like if nobody's like home, or when I get like 10 minutes to myself in the shower, that's like when I do it. But I don't. I mean, I don't want to say I have a lot of sex, but I barely am. Like I'm always like good to go, but like say right now Ashley's like working a lot, so if I take a shower, that's my time to fucking
beat the shit out of that.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. Shit. I usually I like my favorite spot is going down to my grandma's basement. In the left corner is some. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I just.
You heard it here first. Tremaine likes to go into the bottom left corner of his grandmom's basement.
Oh shit! I saw your head shake.
I was like, woo.
All right. Mine's basically the shower too, but I don't like jerking off like in the shower because other people gonna be stepping in there.
Well, you just gotta clean it up.
I know, but I still feel weird, So I like to finish up in the toilet, and then I'm cool with that. But I don't like putting.
That's some precise fucking aim, bro.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Are you like getting down, like leaning down when you're just, and it just goes right there?
You can aim it. Number one.
There's a fucking trail.
I know.
You're gonna miss something. What do you mean?
I promise you, you're thinking way too hard into it. You're not
You
gonna
got a
miss
shotgun
something.
shell. It just goes accurately right there. Fucking snipe.
Yo,
Wesley snipes the dick.
Yo, you stupid, yo. I swear to God. I just feel more comfortable. It's just and I don't miss.
So you have roommates then? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just me and Ashley that go in my shower. So if she's
Yeah,
like,
it makes it. Yeah,
if she's like, oh my God, there's something on my foot. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, if it's my own crib, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
I'm staying in the shower. That's my spot. If anybody want to take a shower, I'm gonna let them know.
Yeah.
I might have forgot to clean up. If you want to clean up first before you go in, that's what I'm
rinse the water around. Did you ever jerk off in the tub?
No.
So I jerked off in the tub once when I was way younger. And
Like you talking about sit down in the tub?
yeah.
I can't sit down and jerk off.
Well, I was like laying down.
Can't lay down and jerk off.
This was something that doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I jerked off in the tub, and the cleanup afterwards is something that you don't know how many nooks and crevices and how much hair is on your body until you have to clean up the cum that's all over your body from jerking off. Like if you come in the bath, it just goes everywhere.
Exactly.
You're getting cum off your shoulder. You're like, what the? This was a huge mistake. Like, if you're just going to the shower, it's going down the drain. If you're going to the tub, it's going down the drain. But if you're just jerking off in the tub, don't do it. It's gonna get all over you. And I know somebody out there. This is close to home because I can't be the only motherfucker.
Exactly.
Every jerk off in the tub.
No, I never. I did it in the shower, but I always gotta get out the shower and finish in the toilet.
I've never heard of. So wait, you're in the shower, then you get out and finish, and then do you get back in the shower? I don't understand how that will work because there's an end trail. Like you can't. It just doesn't go straight.
You can think that. I can aim my bitch.
I can aim the beginning, but after, like there's a tail here that has to come down.
I got a lot of cum that comes out, so it's not just like a 5-second process. Or
Wait, how long are you coming for?
That's so deep in concept. I don't know. Like I never got a clock to just time and see how much and how long. It all depends of how long I've been waiting.
You know what's funny? We should see how like potent our cum is. Like who has the most potent cum.
I promise you I do.
You think you?
I put money on
Well,
that.
you have 2 kids, so
I put money. I called them days out when they were getting pregnant, everything. I know how potent I am. I put money on everything. I'm more potent.
you did say you called both your pregnancies.
I called it. Promise you on everything I love.
I wonder how potent mine is. I drink a lot more, but you smoke a lot more. I don't know.
I know. I think marijuana is the key. Give you more potency.
How old are you? You're 30, right?
I'll be 31 couple.
So we should. I think this would be funny to do. We got to figure out how to do it though.
What?
Like get our semen tested and be like,
Oh,
who's more potent?
I promise you I'm more potent. We got to put money up first before we do it too, because I promise you. I want to get this extra money.
You want to bet money on your cum?
I put money. I put money. I'm potent. I'm telling you.
Oh man, we got to figure that out. We got to find a place to go come at and have to test it.
Because I'm right. I'm telling you, and you don't be mad when you lose, because I know.
You
I'm
got that
telling
weak
you.
sauce cum.
I'm telling you, my shit is fucking.
Got that fire cum.
you can't say shit like that. That's all. You got some type of disease in you. When you say shit like that. You got that fire cum, huh?
Got that Daenerys Targaryen cum.
You go to a girl and say, "Yeah, man, I got that fire cum. You want that?" No.
You want to get pregnant tonight and have some itching tomorrow?
Oh, that's fucked up. That's just fucked up that you think about.
That's crazy. Now, let's get in the bitches be crazy clip of the week.
All right, bitch is crazy. Hold on.
Hold on, we're gonna take a tequila break. Ooh, we can hear it spin. You better finish that in one drink. That's not that much. Let's see how potent your cum is if you can chug that in one. Only somebody with some potent shit would be able to.
Got your back, Jack. Bitches be crazy. Bitches be crazy. Crazy. Bitches be crazy. Bitches be crazy. Got your back, Jack. Bitches be crazy.
Doing this, you may have been writing down notes. Writing down notes is a small fraction of this.
Yeah,
you actually have to sit and not make comments and listen, because the questions you're asking are what I have just gone over.
I don't know how to use calculator.
Okay, we are not using the calculator right now. When I say turn on your calculator and press Y equals, how can you not follow that?
Y equals.
If you cannot push the button,
No.
I cannot help you.
I don't know. I don't even know how to get X. I don't know what any of these buttons.
My
are.
calculator looks like yours. If you are watching me, you will see me push the button.
Okay.
The rest of the class knows where Y equals is because we've been using it since the second day of class.
All right. Well, we're obviously. Getting
I'm done.
lower,
I'm done. So take out your homework.
Yo.
That dude has. So.
But he's wrong if he smacked that teacher in the mouth, though, right?
Well, he didn't smack. Well, what?
He'd be the bad guy, though, if he slapped that teacher right in the mouth.
All right. So first off, teachers shouldn't be on the kids, no matter what.
Shit, that's high school kids, man. That teacher in high school and back my days, she would have got slapped right in her fucking mouth.
But
promise you that.
That kid had to have annoyed her all year. Like,
They-
in order to break like that,
that barrier, yeah.
That's got to be somebody who's like throwing like paper at the teacher, talking shit all
Not
day.
paying
Like,
attention.
I don't even know what the fuck's going on here. Not coming to class, leaving early, all kinds of shit.
All that shit, and now he want to start participating.
He's like, oh shit, I'm about to fail. What do I do?
Yes, exactly. And now she don't get it fucked up. She's heated because why the hell she got to explain all this shit again to you only because you don't want to listen. So I understand her frustration, but she didn't have to do that in front of the whole class. Nah.
Yeah, you can't yell at
You're
kids.
going to embarrass me in front of the class. I'm gonna get up, slap you right in your mouth, and embarrass you. That's just me though. I'm talking about the females in our school did the same thing. They would have got up, slapped her right in the face. I'm telling you. And we had a lot of crazy little white boys in that school too, so they would have slapped that teacher right in their face. What the fuck you talking to like that?
How were you in school? Were you like a good student?
I was great student till 11th it started because they were giving me a lot of freedom with sports. Number one, for me playing sports, they would give me a lot of freedom in classes, and it was like the easiest year, 11th grade, and it was like boosted me. So I started talking back a lot, and then this bull, this nigga Doug, this girl came out the classroom, and ran up to me, and I'm talking to like 8 people in the hallway, not even going to class yet, whatnot, bro. Then she came up to me and said, Jermaine, I said, what's wrong, sweetie? She said, this boy just called me a nigger lover, right? And I was like, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. Who
So I'm
called
guessing
you?
she's a white girl.
Yeah. So I'm like, who called you a nigger lover? And she said, him, right? So I looked down the hallway. Everybody's listening, so they looked down too. Looked down the hallway, right? So even to point, let me make this clear. Even though she said that to me, I'm not going to run over there and beat that kid up. You feel me? That's something that I can't control, if you feel what I'm saying. Like, he didn't call me that, you feel me, or anything like that. So I look down the hall, right? And then obviously she's right here, I'm right here. He sees it. So he came the hallway. Again, this is his fault, not mine. And he looked down the hallway and said, nigger, and ran. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
This isn't the guy. This isn't great.
This is.
Well, now we gotta change his name. Trump guy one. I don't know. Racist guy. Oh wait. Why did he say this to her?
I guess because she liked black people.
Was she cheating on him?
I don't even know they were together at all.
Oh, I thought you said this is her boyfriend.
No.
Oh, it's just some guy.
She just run our class. We could do it in the same classroom.
Okay, because let's call him D. We'll just call him D.
D. I become D. And
So D's calling her the N-word lover.
yes, and then she came out, and then he looked at me and called me a nigger. So he ran down the hallway when he did it, and then I dicked it after him, right? So now, obviously, I'm on his track team. So I'm the one of the fastest niggas in the school and everything, so in the district. So I'm running down there, and then a lot of my brothers saw me in the hallway. What's going on, man? I mean, I'm in the Great Hall now at this point, because we're running from the A wing now in the Great Hall. And then I said, the pussy called me a nigga. Almost start chasing this nigga, right? So you got almost a half of the black student body chasing this nigga down the hallway, right? So I caught this nigga by the cafeteria, but that wing right there in that hallway.
Yeah.
So I caught him right there. So when I grabbed him, slammed him on the locker, and every black person behind me surrounded him and everything like that. So right there when I put my arms up and I'm about to punch him in his face, Mr. came up and grabbed me by my arm. So when
let's call Mr. Y, just because.
Shit, I keep forgetting. Mr. Y.
Mr. Y came up.
And then he tried to, he stopped me from punching him in the face. So then I about to turn around and punch Mr. Y in the face because now somebody's touching me.
Yeah.
So then I luckily saw his face and he saw me and he went like this, and then I stopped, and then he said, just meet me in my office. You know what I mean? So I walked off and told my people, can you take care of that? So I walked out with them. They took care of that. And then now the cops are there. And then they wanted to suspend me, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But they only suspended him for saying the word and everything like that. And they told me I'm a good kid, this and that. And then after that day, this Mrs. M was one of my classes after that point. And I walked in class one time. She just gave me an attitude. And I'm like, yo, bitch, I'm not today. Like something that, and in my body, I'm like, why did I say that? Like, it was.
I should have said that.
Yeah, like I was so comfortable that came out, and she said, oh my god, the bitching already and shit like that. I'll just keep saying certain shit. You can leave. Well, I will leave, bitch. Boom. I like, and then everybody like, whoa, where did this come from? And then that classroom though, it was just that class. I always got kicked out in language arts, and then I never ever since I always cussed out a teacher. They just give me a little bit of attitude. If I'm talking to you proper, and then you just start saying that, are you listening, blah, 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 bitch, who are you talking to? And then that's when I get in trouble because
who are you?
kind of like getting yelled at. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
People love doing it. But that's the only time. 11th, 12th grade, I would start being a dickhead. But after that, I was the biggest sweetheart in the world.
Yeah. I was terrible in school. I hated school.
All years?
All years.
Oh, damn.
I was just like, I don't want to say awkward, but I was like, I had braces 2 times.
Ooh.
That sucks.
Definitely back then, that was a hard time.
Yeah, I was very soft. I mean, I was skinny. I had muscle. Like I wrestled and stuff. Not for long because I got injured, but like I was always like in shape, so I wasn't like self-conscious that way. Like I was just like mostly my teeth. I was just awkward. But I had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
But I just felt awkward in some social situations. Like outside of school, I was fine.
Was it mostly you said that your teeth, the braces?
My teeth, like I didn't like to smile. my hands, if you can't see, they're like a little wrinkly.
Okay.
So I always had my hands in my pockets because I didn't want people to see my hands. And I was awkward there, so I didn't want people to see my teeth. I didn't want people to see my hands.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't want to say weird. I was just slightly awkward in high school.
Exactly.
If you knew me outside of like the school, situation, I was cool. But I always felt like I was really stupid. I didn't like the way I looked. Like when you're a high school kid, you're very, you're very negative towards yourself about everything. But I mean, I used to be scared to like even talk to people like in crowds and stuff. Now I can talk to anybody about anything. I can talk in crowds at any time, but I was very like, I was awkward as shit, bro.
Oh,
Braces
shit.
2 times?
I mean,
Braces 2 times, bro? I was just a weird dude, but I still like, I had parties at my house. Like, it's weird. Like, I know I was weird, but I know I wasn't weird. It's one of those.
But that's what I mean. You can tell. You old enough to know the type of life we lived, what type of scenery it was, so you would know what category.
Yeah, like I didn't have sex in high school. I was just too weird.
In high school?
I didn't have sex in high school.
Shit.
I know you did.
I started in middle school.
That's like
I started in 6th grade.
6th grade?
Yes.
Jesus
Probably
Christ.
like a month when I started that we started school.
That's fucking crazy. You are so different than me.
And ever since then, I'm like, and then I just started having fun.
I still don't even know if I'm like, I'm pretty good at sex, but I don't think I'm great. Like, I still don't have like that self-confidence. Like, Ashley my girlfriend always tells me like I'm great at sex and everything, but I just still don't feel like, I still have that weird, like, I guess because I lost my virginity later, after high school, I didn't have like that, like confidence, like you probably have. Yeah. It just, but I mean, I have it now, but it's just still like, that's something that goes with you forever if you don't.
But the first time I fucked, like, she fucked me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I was trying to fuck her, but she was on some other shit, so.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
it was her first time too, so.
Oh, were you both in 6th grade? Yeah. That's fucking crazy. I can't even like think about having sex in 6th grade. Let it, like 10th grade, I couldn't even conceive having sex.
Yo, my body lit up like
I was horny all the time. I just have somebody like imagine somebody coming to you with their hands in their pockets and not being able to respond. Like, want to have sex? Like, there's no way.
You see, that's the thing. I was so always nervous and shy, but she was my girlfriend, so I wasn't shy to talk nasty with her or anything like that. But even to the point when we were first talking about it, obviously we both shy. Yeah. And we both like this. But when it came to the day and we did it, we was fucking bunnies after that point. Like, yeah. You couldn't separate us.
When was your first kiss then? Like, all right. My first kiss was probably elementary school, but like a makeout.
Don't let me. It's between 4th or 5th.
That's crazy. That's so crazy to me.
We were very adultish in our elementary school, if that makes sense.
That's crazy to me. Like, mine wasn't until my first like actual makeout was probably 9th grade, 10th grade.
Oh no!
Well, I had braces in middle school, and then
that's what I got braces saying, especially
again.
Around that time.
It sucked.
That sucked. Having braces in general, because around our time, people would make fun of people like that and everything like that. Like now, people would think that's cute now, the braces and shit like that.
Well, if you're a girl, like no guy looks cute. Girls can look good with anything.
Exactly.
Girls get away with it. And there's a fetish for every type of girl.
Exactly.
There ain't no fetish for the guy with the braces.
No, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
I remember there was this one girl in Vegas who only wanted to have sex when I had my retainer on. So that's kind of like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like a plastic retainer. Like I was like, that's disgusting.
Well,
but all right.
You can't be mad at their liking.
It's just so weird.
We can't be judgmental.
It's just weird. But so, did you want to get anything else?
No, I just want to say one more time, Biden. 2020.
Fucking right. So, the hat. I'm finally allowed to wear this fucking hat again, and this is one of my favorite hats. I just like the fit. It doesn't even have to say anything on the front. Just the fit is the shit. We got to find this hat and put some Love and Then What on it.
Oh, that'd be hot.
This is a fucking awesome hat. It just.
Oh yeah, this is United States of America.
Yeah, this is just a perfect fitting hat. I like the ones that come down like this. I don't like the flat rims.
I like the logo too.
Yeah, it would be good to have like Love and Then What in there.
Exactly.
Did you want to promote anything?
Promote?
Yeah.
Shit. Now I'm not, because I don't have the title of the song yet, but is a single coming out? You feel me? Listen up. Fucking there's one song we coming out with soon. We're gonna start working on it on November 24th on my birthday. You know, but is it? I'm not going to give you no hints, but it's going to change. This song changes who I am. It's not my type of music that I usually do. It's my type of music that I listen to. It's just not my type that I usually do.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know.
But if y'all love it, you feel me, and then give us a good amount of feedback, I might have to switch to that style. You feel me? But I'm very excited to even work on that direction to change my swag in music. So, and I got 2 people that's featured on the song that, one person but I'm not going to give no hints, and the other person you definitely don't know who he is. But I think y'all gonna love it, But again, that's not gonna be coming out until sometime December, maybe January. So you can sit put and relax and wait until that time. But I'm just letting y'all know the work is in process. So.
All right. Again, the contest is coming up soon. You want $500 in your pocket just to tell your story, and you don't have to fucking show your face. How easy is that? Hit us up, loveandthenwhat@gmail.com. Send us the video. Send us an email just with the story. We just want a brief little 5-minute snippet of video or like 200 words of your story. Whatever you want to tell us, that'll make us, that'll convince us to want to have you on to be in the top 3 for that $500. Hit us up on loveandthenwhat@gmail.com. Subscribe to the YouTube. Listen to the audio. Follow us on Instagram. Do all that good social media stuff. That's all. Thank you again, people, for watching. Thank you again for watching that YouTube clip. If others like it, remember that like and subscribe button. If you have questions for us, go to our website and you can find our email, loveandthenwhat@gmail.com. You can also see other YouTube clips, highlights, previews to other clips, and behind-the-scenes features. If you want to listen to our podcast, go to anywhere where you listen to your podcast. And you can find Love and Then What there.